who are doing things a little bit outside of the medical paradigm. And so this is what motivated all this. And it's such a beautiful thing to come together around, because when you're a little bit outside of your paradigm, and when I say that, I'm a medical doctor, I'm a psychiatrist, I'm on faculty at Yale, but my interests are much broader. I'm starting a mental health and spirituality center at Yale. I'm trying to create a mind, body, spirit medicine institute, things like that. And Alex is a medical oncologist, but doing things with energy medicine, with sound healing, all sorts of things outside of traditional paradigms. And so when you're outside of your paradigm, especially in medicine and healing, you're like, where are other people asking similar questions? And they are here today. They're to your left and to your right. We have amazing people here, including Annalisa, who is the founder of a mystery school and does amazing things. We have Alita St. James, who had twins at 57 and is an energy worker and is just a magical, magical being. People come to her with all sorts of medical as well as things to help them uplift their spirit. We have world famous couples therapist Esther Perel, who has one of the most amazing relationship podcasts ever, and it's actually around her game that this evening is going to be curated. Yes. We have Ed Edwards, who is an energy healer, and people come to him. Oh, Claudia, you're over there. I want to move things a little bit. Yeah. Ed Edwards, people come to him sometimes when they've reached, a place where they need upgrade in their healing. And he helps activate through his energy work people's body self-healing capabilities. There's people here who have had amazing sessions with him. And actually throughout the night, Ed is going to do a demonstration for all of us of his work. And so there's a lot of magical people. And the purpose of today is for you to meet each other and also for us to go deep with each other. So the evening is going to be quite curated. It's going to be curated with specific questions that we're going to discuss with one another. And I want you guys to meet as many people as possible. And so we're also going to have a musical chair. So after the main meal, half of your table, every other person is actually going to move to sit at another table so that you can meet more people, all by design. And so this is why you're not sitting next to your friends or your spouse. Maybe a few of you are lucky to sit next to your friends, but most of you are not. So, what else you'd like to add to the description that I just gave?
Okay. Well, I'll just give you a little brief on it. My grandmother cultivated this in me as a little child. She did hands-on healing based on the Cherokee lineage. And so she cultivated this energy in us. And what I'm going to demonstrate to all of y'all, you all have these abilities built into you. One thing that's different for me to y'all, I know how to use my brain. Okay? When I was growing up, the religious and education beat it out of all my other friends when we were playing with energy. But my grandmother kept it reinforced in me as I grew up and everything, so I got past that point in time there where they were taking these abilities away from everybody. So I grew up very mischievous. I had all kind of little tricks and things I could do. We haven't got time to go into that right now, but you'll hear about it in time. But I learned how to do stuff, and then I've always searched out research. I want to explain this. I want to measure this, because when Grandma was explaining it to me, she said we're invoking the Holy Spirit. We're invoking the Holy Spirit and bringing it out and presenting it. Well, I'm like a scientist, so I need to measure the Holy Spirit. I need to get calculations. I want to see it on machinery. I want to see what's going on with it. So I got hooked up in 1994 at the physics department at the University of Michigan with Dr. William Levingood, and I walked in and been projecting it out at all of you. All right, so we're just going to lock in right now. Pay attention to what you feel in your hands, your fingers, and everything. Try not to give power suggestions, but y'all gonna feel something pulling and pushing on you. See, I'm just revving up this energy, and it's just kind of like free flowing out in the room. And I do Zoom rooms now where I take pain out of hundreds of people at the same time, scattered all over the planet, doing just this right here. All right, so now let's push them backwards. A little jump start. So this jump starts. This causes all your systems to awaken. So I'm just gonna rev it on up a little more, and you'll feel a little tingly sensation in the fingers. So we're increasing the electrical field in the room here. And now by joining up with her, it just takes it and just super expands it. Okay, y'all warming up any?
I feel it.
Yeah, it flows good. I had fun with it there in church there when I was 6 years old. Except I wasn't making them rock, I was making them. I practiced that a lot growing up. That wired my brain up differently than the other kids that was not playing with it. So y'all got a pretty good feel, and I see that most of the people in here are picking up on it and stuff. So let's give one more good pull. Let's pull it. Okay, now reversing the polarity of push one good time. Okay, that's good. Now y'all sit down. Enjoy the rest of your meal.
Thank you.
Thank you.